Hello people, it's Radek here, and welcome you guys to my first video ever on YouTube. And this video I'll just be drawing, showing you how to draw a manga face, a girl. First video drawing series. Let's get around to it. So pre-drawn the face already, and we're gonna do studio outlines. So, and when you start drawing the face, you just start off with a circle. So I'm just focusing on drawing this circle. It doesn't need to be perfect. It's actually better if it's kind of ovally shaped. So adds it that kind of better effect at the end. So you get this, you just make the circle. And then once you got the circle here, you can see draw a circle there. You are ready to just kind of, this is kind of a 3/4 view or something like that view. So she's looking, her face is like sideways, but she's looking back at us. So, yeah. So you'd start off by just putting kind of slightly curved line at the back, and just a curved line under here for the under chin part, jaw and stuff, and then just do the chin kind of like curved lines. Another one here. And this one you just be doing a straight kind of line and a curve, the biggest curve here. And that's overall the outline of the face. And obviously I just want to say straight away that we'll be doing the hair in the next episode. So I don't want to make these episodes too long, so focus on the nose now. Just line it. First there's a guideline that actually, from the point of the chin, if you just draw a line, comes up. And it's just like a big bow thing that kind of stops around roughly nearly halfway. Here's about halfway, so roughly about halfway. The circle just about 1 centimeter to the left, and that's a guideline for placing the nose, which is just a line like this and a line like this. It's just like a sharp point. It's nothing too special. You can do the shading, of course. You don't have to. And the mouth would just basically be a straight line, maybe a line here and a shading part underneath it, and that's basically the story behind the mouth. Now the eyes, obviously one eye is going to be different shaped to the other one because she's looking away from us, so it's basically be different shapes to get that effect that she's actually looking to the side. So just drawing the eye. I'm not going to be getting too much into detail. You really do is draw an oval shaped thing, and then you put a line across, which is the upper eyelid, and the eyebrow doesn't need to be too special. It's just like a bow over the top of the eye, and doesn't need to be too fat either or dark. I just like to make it pretty dark. And then the second eye also is just a more circular shaped eye, because it's our actually left eye, and it's the eye that she's closer. It's the eye that belongs to her that's closer to us. So that's why we're drawing it a bit more circular. And another eyebrow here, which is obviously bigger because when she's looking away, other eyebrow must actually be smaller because, you know, if you can understand what I'm saying, just positioning everything, and really that's just it. We can be going over. I just got another pen really because I don't have an ink pen. But yes, I almost forgot about the eyes. So you get an iris. So you just get an iris. You could do like this, but it doesn't look really too relaxed. So to get a relaxed eye, you just put the iris like it looks like it's just hiding under the upper eyelid. It's kind of almond shaped. Maybe put a highlight or two. I'm putting 2 this time to make it look a bit better. And then you can just darken this in. Actual iris you can darken in, and outside you can just add these kind of lines to add the effect of the shading. Also this was pretty difficult because the eyes are pretty big, so I didn't want to make the iris too big so it doesn't look too good. But I mean, and obviously the pre-drawn face was not traced I don't trace things, I draw them normally without tracing. And yeah. So now, once we've got this done, we can actually just use a pen to do the rest. So I could have done this time lapse, but there's no point because this video is short anyway and it won't take up much time. So while I'm doing this, I'm just gonna say the next video will be drawing hair. So it'll be on this same picture because there's no point making a new one. And we'll obviously we'll have the guidelines after this, but just for your notice, I'm not a pro drawer, I'm actually a beginner, so don't go too hard on me. This is, I can just basically give you the tips, like from a beginner person. Like sometimes it's kind of helpful getting tips for somebody that's worse than you. It kind of makes you think like how other people see things, how they draw, and you compare yourself and see that maybe the person that teaches you something does something better than you. You never know. And you can add in neck here if you want to. You don't have to. You can, and then you can just draw the body if you want to. I'm not going to get into that. And just do a little bit of shading here for the neck, and you start rubbing out the guidelines once you're done there. So I'm just going to get out my rubber. This Eddie rubber wand. This is my school one. Just right there. And then I'm just going to finish off the inside of the eye in a moment. Obviously, like inking something looks a little better because, you know, it's more darkened in and it just looks more confident, really, I think. So you should definitely ink everything you draw. Makes it look better. My pen kind of seems to be running out here, so I got kind of worried, but it works, so it's good. And sometimes after you're done inking, leaving the pencil in there has that kind of little bit of an effect, so you never know what to do really. But I think you should just rub out the pencil anyway. Makes everything look better, more professional, from my point of view anyway. So that's what I was on about with beginner, just giving you tips. Rub out the pencil and if you wish, you don't have to if you want to. And just kind of fatten in this eyebrow, make it look a bit more better. Just then again, you know, add a bit of some last details if we want to, and then finish off something like this. Obviously you'd probably be doing a better job than me, but, you know. So that's basically it for today. Thanks guys for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and see you guys in the next episode, which will be how to draw hair. So see you in the next video, bye.